Let's get to it though, man. OKC versus Memphis, man. Game 1, full game highlights. Let's see what Ja got, man. Ja ankle was looking real good last game, so I don't want to hear none about Ja being hurt. And then we got the MVP. Well, not my MVP, but we got the league's MVP and Shea. So let's see how Mr. MVP looks today. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
Missed the layup, got it back.
Check group when you can. It's not looking bad, but I'm about to look.
You rarely see that from Oklahoma City giving up a layup. Pippen, one of the most improved players this year in the NBA, makes it 4-0 Grizz. Injury after playing in all 82 a year ago. Great pass, Hartenstein. He's an excellent passer. Finds the cutting Jalen Williams.
Yeah, such a weapon from the west.
And look, y'all, we have to watch these highlights because if I watch the NBA highlights for whatever reason, they like to block them. They blocked my Warriors video and I didn't even watch the NBA highlights. So somehow, some way, bro, they just like to block these videos, bro. That's why I hate doing NBA videos, dog. WNBA videos don't get blocked, bro. College basketball reactions don't get blocked. But NBA, they just don't fuck with me, bro.
That's Thomas
They don't fuck with me, bro.
He is the interim coach, replaced Taylor Jenkins, who got fired.
Oh yeah, bombs away.
Morant drains a three, and that's a great sign.
Bombs away.
Edey unfortunately caught that one right off the right side of his head.
Hartenstein with a floater. He's got that float game down pat.
But Chet Holmgren, one step and was able to deter him at the rim.
Edey got position down low, and that time slams it home. Good look on the dump down by
The regular season.
Air ball by Williams, but Dort got the offensive rebound. Now Dort buries a three. Career year for
Very early to hit them with that look.
And my apologies to Mark. Ashley Kerr is her name, not Ashley Kent. Hartenstein there with the stick back. And Oklahoma City with the double bigs for Oklahoma City give offenses so much trouble. Nice pass by Morant to Conchar. You've got the two best teams in the league in terms of record bigs. Is that the future?
Well, listen, a lot more teams are doing it, but you better make sure if you're
Bro,
going to
Hartenstein, Hartenstein got that little floater down to a science, bro. I don't think I've ever seen, I ain't gonna say ever, but it's been a while since I've seen a big man with that type of with that in his game, bro. Like, I mean, I done seen hook shots, bro, but like that little floater, like he got like a Trae Young floater, but he's he's a big man. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. Hartenstein tough, bro. Hartenstein is tough.
If you're going
got to the league,
like imagine a big man shooting a floater. You can't block that.
Easiest shot to get off over top of big defenders. It just feels natural at this point.
And hard to defend. 2018 playing the 5. Aldama missed the tip it. Beautifully done
That's
with
tough.
the left hand. Just kind of batted it home.
incredible left-hand tip.
On the floor so far in the game. Bane on the drive, flips it up, and gets the roll. Desmond Bane with his second field goal.
And we saw 2 of those against Dallas on Friday night.
Regular season, he went 1 for 12. So already better than that tonight with 2 of 3. Holmgren for 3. First basket of the game for Chet Holmgren. The defense has been outstanding for Oklahoma City. Bane drives way off the mark, threw up a brick off the glass. And now the Thunder on the... Spot up 3. Bane hits it.
The three-point shots will be there today. They're going to have to shoot a decent percentage.
Great answer.
I'm not gonna lie. OKC playing good, and I ain't really seen Shea. Shea was crazy. Is Shea been missed the first quarter all year, and I ain't even see Shea score probably all quarter, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If this is how OKC is coming, bro, yeah, bro. This might be their time. But you know, it's the first quarter. It's the first game. I got them sweeping Memphis anyway, so I'm not really too much worried about Memphis, bro. They banged up. I'm not worried about Memphis, bro. This is trying to like OKC in 4, bro. And I just pressed stop recording like an idiot. So now I gotta edit this video.
Jalen Williams from deep. Seconds to go. There's a test legs after the game. 2 seconds left. Morant in the corner. Did not get it away. Great defense by Caruso.
The defense.
I mean, everybody's getting great looks. Keep firing them. We put the work in.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, the fact they have 20 points as the 3 goes from the corner from Wiggins to
It is a load to handle the low post, particularly when he goes to that left-hand jump hook.
Jalen Williams from mid-range. 6 points for 1. Williams penetrates. Wiggins, same spot, same result.
I ain't gonna lie. OKC probably got my favorite bench players in the league. I don't know what it is about Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe. I fuck with them heavy though. And my son Jay Williams too. The big J, other Jalen Williams, a light skin. I fuck with him too. I don't know, bro. I fuck with OKC bench, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I think OKC got the. But then again, I fuck with what's his name bench too though. The Wolves bitch. Shout out my nigga Nas Reed. Feel me, big LSU. You know what I'm saying? What's crazy is I knew Nas Reed was gonna be as cold as he is. You feel what I'm saying? Big LSU. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I feel like between probably the Wolves and the OKC, they got the two my two favorite benches to watch, and they probably got two of the best benches in the league. Period. But I fuck with their benches though.
Lost his footing, no foul. Another transition opportunity. Showtime Williams.
Boy, it's 30, boy. Hey, they beating that hat, boy. Memphis, 22 points, bro. 22 points, Memphis. This looks like a damn WNBA game.
Williams, great dish.
No. No, not even a WNBA game. I wouldn't even disrespect them. This is like a women's college basketball game. Like if like South Carolina played somebody that was like shitty, this is what the score would be. Like, yeah, this is literally South Carolina versus like anybody that's like anybody they played in the beginning half of the season, bro. Just straight belt to South Dakota State. Belt to ass. Just belt to ass, bro. They need to have a mercy rule in basketball. You feel me though, Tori? They need to have it like this is bad. These professional basketball players.
Beautiful basketball right now.
These is professionals.
Well, take a while to get going, but that has not been the case. Hartenstein, there's the teardrop again.
Y'all can't do. What are you supposed to do about that? And he shoot off the left hand.
Three spins out, offensive rebound, and stick back by Wiggins. Maybe they were so worried about Hartenstein.
Distance on the perimeter, whether it's Shea or whether it's Jalen Williams, Caruso, whoever wants to can get into the paint right now and force that collapse. Incredibly, for OKC, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is 1 for 6.
Oh,
and
Shea
they still
is
have
one.
63 points.
Shea is 1 for 6, and they have 63 points. And OKC in 4, bro. OKC in 4, bro. Because what happens when Shea actually gets going? What then? What happens when the MVP actually looks like the MVP? Then what? Hey, Mo, if you still in here, Mo, this is why I low-key feel like the first round should count. Because I feel like Shea will play a little bit harder if the first round counted towards the MVP. Because he got it locked up now. But who's playing better right now, Jokic or Shea? I'm saying who look more like the MVP? Because right now, what it look like is okay. I ain't gonna say OKC don't need Shea. I'm not gonna say that now because he gonna look like the MVP probably round 2, round 3. But all I'm saying is they up by 30 and Shea is playing bad. The only reason why the Nuggets game was close last game, the only reason why it's close now is because MVP. I'm just saying. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying who looked more like the MVP right now.
With a 30,
I'm just saying.
31-point lead here.
Williams got it away, and a shot clock violation. Memphis thought it had possession, was already starting the fast break. And Dama behind the back to Bagley underneath.
Well, Bagley's still in the league.
Bagley able to get that one home.
Wait, Marvin Bagley's still in the league? Yo, shout out Marvin Bagley. I fuck with Marvin Bagley. I was a fan of Marvin Bagley. We got drafted, but bro, what the hell? He's still in the league? I swear I didn't know he was still in the league.
That one's in at number 9. We're up to number 8, end of the first half, and
what the hell is this? Sports in the top 10? Game time highlights. What the fuck? What the hell? Hey, what the? Yo, game time highlights. This is not no ESPN top sports in the top 10 plays. I'm supposed to be watching the Grizzlies versus the Thunder. Why am I watching the ESPN top 10 plays?
8. It's a beast in the
playing in 10 playoff games. Holmgren says there's a sense of knowing what to expect that settles you down right on cue. I gotta tell you, this looks like a very...
The stars for Memphis, Jaren Jackson, 1 rebound and 2 points. John Morant had 11 points, but he was 4 of 11 from the floor, and now the Thunder push their lead. Jackson Not sure if that was a pass or a shot. Bagley puts it in.
Oh, Bagley, the one guy that's actually...
The Thunder, Mark Daigneault said, if Hartenstein's not acclimating to your locker room, there's something wrong with your locker room because he gets along with everyone.
Yeah, Hartenstein's the perfect. I said it, bro. If there was a big I wanted to play with, Hartenstein is the perfect big, bro. Unselfish. He make the right plays, and he can get a bucket on his own. It's not nothing too flashy. It's efficient. That little floater, that's efficient as hell. I would love Hartenstein on my team. I swear I would love Hartenstein on my team.
The same way. You think those two have been with this club for 3 years.
There we go, Shay. Now let's work. Let's work, MVP. Now let's work.
We see it every post-game interview. It's a great chemistry. It's just not something you see.
I think Hartenstein the most underrated.
In the NBA.
Big in the league. Damn, Clippers up by 2.
As a team, and I think it empowers everybody.
Damn, Clippers, bro. It's like y'all can't pull away.
Joe controls it. Holmgren will let it fly. That's good. 13 three-pointer.
Bro, Leap, imagine you would have bet the OKC 103 quarters.
These guys have a little bit of offensive success here to close
One.
out the game.
That might be the bet, Leap. OKC 103 quarters, because oh my
When you're
goodness.
Memphis trying to get stops,
Where their
you've got
bench
two
players are in
defensive
halfway through the
guys.
third.
Jalen Wells, an outstanding rookie who's in there, important player in the rotation. He's out as well. Bagley underneath gets the slam.
Bro, Shea not even in the game. Shea's
got
on the
12
bench
points.
halfway through the third. He's going to sit the whole fourth quarter.
Jackson just 1 of 9, now 1 of 10.
This is crazy.
Vince Williams lob, and Bagley with a slam. Mark Daigneault doesn't like what he's seeing right now. Break points officially for Memphis. A.J. Mitchell with the floater. Another player that was banged up some, but might go deeper than that at this point. Jackson got it to fall on the drive.
Jackson Jr. and going forward in this series, if Memphis wants to put up any resistance, he's going to have to be much better than he was today.
Wiggins 3 off target. Game 2, just over 48 hours from now, they'll tip it off here.
I'm not watching the rest of these highlights. I ain't gonna lie. This is. I'm not gonna sit here and watch this shit, bro. Let's go ahead and look at it. We're gonna look at the ESPN and see what they ended with, bro. I don't think I've seen a playoff game like this in my life, bro. They emptied out the bench halfway through the third quarter. Let's see. I'm gonna see if Shea and them even touch the floor. There's no reason for them to touch the floor though. I wouldn't even risk no injury. Dang. I wouldn't risk no injury, bro.
And a 52-point lead. Oh, three-pointer from
good shot.
half court for Marvin Bagley.
That's like a shot. What the hell?
He's 8 of 8 from the floor.
Damn.
Yet his team is getting destroyed.
Just what I was amused.
He said he's 8 from the floor, but yet his team is getting destroyed. Now that's crazy. Yeah, and they're not even bringing out their starters. I'm not watching the rest of these highlights. This is crazy. I've never seen a playoff game where they emptied out the bench halfway through the third. I've never seen that, bro. I've never in my life seen that, bro. And I've seen a lot of playoff games in my life, bro. I've never in my life seen that, bro. That is the first time in my life I've ever seen that, bro. That's crazy. Y'all should be embarrassed to yourself, Memphis. Because what's crazy is, didn't Memphis bust OKC ass like this before in a regular season game? Or am I tripping? Didn't Memphis do this to them in a regular season game? Didn't they beat? Yeah, it's funny. They beat OKC by 73 a couple years ago. I remember this. I remember this game. They beat OKC by 73, and that's crazy to me that they went and beat them by, how much did they beat them by? Oh my gosh, 131 to 50. Wait, 131 to 80. What is that? That's 51. Dog. I'm gonna lie, I would take a 51-point blowout in the playoffs over a 73-point regular season win, because the regular season win, it is what it is, right? But you beat them by 50 in the playoffs. That's bad. I ain't gonna lie, that's bad work. Jai had 17. Jaren had 4. Edie had 4. Desmond Bain had 9. Boy, if you would have bet every under on the Grizzlies player, bro, you'd have been rich. And then everybody on OKC squad scored except Caruso, but Caruso didn't even take a shot, bro. That's insane. Everybody scored, bro. Bro, Shea had 15 points, and they won by 50. Yeah. GG's. I ain't gonna lie. Salute to Memphis. I appreciate y'all boys for popping out, but y'all better tighten up, bro. Y'all gotta get a game. Y'all have to win a game. Just at least one. At least one game, Memphis, please. At least one. But anyways, though, y'all, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on post notifications. And I'll holler at y'all next video, man.